Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Quattro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement, aka Hex Ray Vision. Back in the day, with the tats to prove it. Hex tats, they're there for life. They're there even when the price goes down for 5 years. We got a special guest in the studio tonight. Um, I'll let them introduce themselves. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
What's up? It's Pulse Ray Vision Jr. here.
Pulse Ray Vision Jr.? That's such a long title.
Yeah.
Should we call it like PRV Junior?
Sure.
That sounds like it. PRV Junior sounds like a disease only kids get.
Yeah. It sounds sick.
Have you been have you been vaccinated against PRV Junior?
No, that's why I named it.
Why hell? Well, it's been a day. It's been a long day. I was able to stream a little bit earlier today, and that was for actually yesterday. And now I get to stream today, and now I'm actually streaming for tomorrow, in a way, because I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I will be fairly busy most of the day, and I won't even have service on my phone, some of it. So, either way, we're here to show you guys all the updates. It is time for bed, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title.
Yes, sir.
Should we share this? Let's share this out. Let's go here. No, Jackpot Hangovers earlier. We gotta refresh this.
If you guys didn't notice, the intro was from the old days. Back when we did the traveling vlog, the premium steaks.
The mediumest of
I
steaks.
keep on forgetting.
That's okay. So check this out. Do you like my Green Day one?
I haven't seen it.
That's my Green Day
That's just
thumbnail.
the title.
Yeah. Like that one? Anyways. No.
Not really.
No. Alright, now I gotta go here. We're gonna hit show more. What's happening? No, right here, show more. Yeah, I used to be right up top, but now I have to go find myself down here under show more. Looks like Execute is also streaming right now. The Plank Drop dudes are talking about Plank. Oh my gosh. It's like they're not even trying anymore. They're just like, waffle. It's the waffle cone, because I ate waffles. So dumb. Alright, share. Nope, no, I don't want to share link. I want to post it. Alright, so what should we say to get people to tune in? I usually just say live now, darker update. Is there like a better, more clickbaity title? Should I say Cat's Eye?
No.
Live Cat's Eye video?
No, because you're not gonna include Cat's Eye, and there's no Cat's Eye gonna come.
What if
I wish.
what if Cat's Eye sees it on Twitter or YouTube and
They
do
would
show up?
not. They would not.
How do you know? I'm one of the coolest people on Pulse Chain.
Yeah, but I'm one of the biggest icons in this house.
Okay, so what should we say to get people to tune in live?
New guest in the house. I guess.
New guest in the house. I like that. How about live now
Beach
with... Oh, geez, that's not even English. Live now
with new guest.
with new
Guest.
guest.
And then you could do featuring NRV
PRV Junior?
Yeah.
We got to come up with a better name for you because this...
Vision Junior.
All of the puns on Hex have already been taken. So let's say featuring
A disease. Because that's what my name sounds like.
okay, actually have a name for a disease. Featuring a disease. I don't know. I would think a funny one for Crypto Bros would be like Little Jeet.
Lil G.
Little Jeet. A
Little
Jeet
Jeet.
is someone who can't hold on to coins and they just sell them all the time.
Sounds
It's
like
like a
me.
Jeet. Or there's Diamond Hands. Diamond Hands are badasses that never sell,
Yeah.
like me. So you
I
want to be
see
Little
you.
Diamond?
Yeah.
Little Diamond Hands? Alright, featuring
Little Diamond.
Lil Diamond. Diamond Hands.
Guess we're getting rid of the disease name.
Yeah, well, the disease name wasn't working very well. And then I'll go down, check this out, and then I put in the YouTube link that we just put in there. YouTube link. Kaboom.
Should I see if I can land
Now
all
click
of them?
post. You are going to break my laptop if you try to
Not on
land
here,
it on
like
here.
over there.
Yeah, but they can't see it over there.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
They'll just hear "Wah!" if I do land it.
Okay. I'm gonna also
Dang it.
copy this and invite you guys onto stream.
Okay.
If anyone wants to jump up here, jump up here.
Dang it.
Every time you hear "dang it," is little Diamond Hands
Dang it.
not landing
Dang it.
the bottle
Dang it.
flip.
Dang it.
All right, let's go over to Telegram. and
Oh, that
put-
was close.
That was close.
Dang it.
All people hear is bang, dang it, bang, dang it. By the way, check this out. This is me when Darker Hit dips below $1
Dang it.
on memes. Let's go to here,
Oh,
here,
crap.
paste this one, boom, paste, boom. There we go. Oh, red squirrel, dude. Interesting.
I'm stuck at this.
Okay, I'll be over here streaming if you need me.
Dang it. Dang it.
So there's the stream. I put the StreamYard link in Telegram, and now I'm gonna throw the YouTube up there for a replay, gang.
Woo!
All right, she landed one.
I did it.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, close. Dang it.
There we go. All right, let me share my screen since you guys can't see any of this stuff. Are you breaking stuff over there? Breaking stuff with the water bottle? What if I'm thirsty and I want to take a drink out of the water bottle? Do you think of that?
Dang it.
I'll just mute so you guys don't have to listen to this anymore.
I got it. I won't be coming dang it every now and then.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen and my audio. Boom, share. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. All the defaults suck here. Yeah, so feel free to join us if you want or jump in chat, ask any questions. We did have some questions in our Telegram, but it was in our meme section. How long until you can start claiming me? Either I sacked 400 dark matter late last night. I'm sure it probably takes a week so you earn nothing, but just like to know as you're already
I
scraping.
did it. That's
Scraping.
2 for little diamond hands.
I think I asked him if he.
Woo! That's 3 for little
Hey,
diamond hands.
hey, I'm talking.
My bad.
Good job, little diamond hand. Pairing anything with ETH Mo is a shrewd move as well because obviously ETH is the only going to climb in value, so return a much higher yield than 2 cents. Yeah, you can't sacrifice darker matter to the void. You can only sacrifice jackpot winnings and fuel cells. But you don't want to sacrifice fuel cells for season 1 and season 2 because they don't have a lot of value in them. And you get paid on the value of the darker that you sacrifice, not direct tokens. So let us know, when you sacrificed, who did you just burn them and send them to the smart contract address? Or did you send them to the sacrifice address? Or did you send them to the EDI converter payout?
Girl, you have your own right there.
It's been thrown around a bunch. It's weird. It's shaking water.
Yeah, shaking water.
It's
tastes
traumatized water from 45 missed bottle flips.
better. And 3 done. Well, whoops, you forgot
Yep.
that. It has
Oh
victory.
wait, hang on.
See? See?
Oh, I can taste the 3 winners.
And that was only like 25. It's,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
not 45.
All right, goodness gracious. Yeah, you know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna give just a word of warning to everyone on Earth. Before you sacrifice, before you stake, before you mint, just before you do anything that you're not sure how it works,
Breathe.
jump into Telegram, type in, hey, I'm about to sacrifice dark matter to this address. How long will it take for me to be able to claim money? And then people will jump in here and be like, hey, don't do that. You won't get money. You're just going to lose darker. So, and I
What are you
changed.
doing with my water bottle?
Well, I'm using my water bottle. Okay. Yeah,
You
try that honestly. And then just a reminder, whoever what this was, I have a DCA tool, winky face. So this person was just buying $4, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2 over and over. And look, there's swaps, and then there's a DCA button. So you can dollar cost average. You can just set it up on a schedule to buy, is what he's saying.
Bad.
We should definitely check that out. Yeah.
Saying wink makes it sound like you're talking about a drug, but you can't say it because this.
When I say wink, wink.
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about something different and bad.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to give people information without saying it too loud. Here we go.
You
So
could go, look at this. Like, you
let's
could do
get
that.
this. Like, you want me to click? I don't think I should do that. I think there's enough people in chat recording things I'm doing without that. So I sacrificed the jackpot. 400 dark matter. Part of the jackpot. Yeah, you can't sacrifice part of a jackpot. Let me actually record this for him. You actually can't sacrifice part of the jackpot. You can sacrifice the whole jackpot, or you can claim it. But after you claim it, it's you can't sacrifice. So it acknowledged that I sacrificed, but when I looked tonight, it said I had 0% of the pot. So I'm wondering if it has to wait for the next round. No, you actually get paid as soon as you sacrifice. You get paid on the very next penny that hits the EDI converter and the EDI payout. So, all right. So that was sent as a voicemail, and then claim. So I'm tired. Hope you're okay. I'm tired. I'm okay. Maybe you need to take a couple days break. I'm sure community would understand. Just post a note. Needs to step back sometimes. I appreciate that. Yeah. No. This is the only thing that keeps me going. It's not really scrubbing carpets that excites me these days.
You could film it and then like.
I
Get, like,
could
a
film
couple-
it.
because people dig that crap.
People do dig it, but I don't like to edit anything. So it would be
That's
an
what you
8-hour
don't.
video
You could just like
of me
Film a
crashing
few-
out, throwing stuff.
no, just like the calmer parts. Like
Okay.
you don't have to film it all. Just
Oh,
like the
Crypto
calm
Cat?
parts.
CryptoCat, he likes our post. Yeah, you want me just to film the calmer parts of it? Like, now I'm gonna do this.
No, you can like just film it
Uh-huh.
and then you can put a title and be like, when that one person touches my carpet, and it's you violently scrubbing it. See, I feel like that would get a few.
My clients, what are you wearing? You guys should have been there for the SEC answers the judge questions in court versus Richard Hart. Absolute
Absolute
cinema.
cinema. You gotta do this meme for absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
Is this supposed to be like a movie?
No.
Is it?
Search up the meme.
Is someone pointing a gun at you?
No.
It's a-
It's like being like, this is good. It's absolute cinema.
Absolute. So like you're just like backing off, like it can't get any better. Or you're like, I
Okay.
don't have a gun, don't shoot. So it feels.
Come on. Just search up the meme when you
I
have
am
time.
Generation X, but really I'm
You
more
are
of I'm more of a boomer.
I thought you were a millennial.
You thought I was a
Millennial. Yes, a millennial.
millennial.
A millennial.
So millennials, I
I
think.
know how to say it correctly. It's
I
just
think
for fun.
millennials were born after the turn of the millennium, which is like 2000s. So those are aught babies, I think.
It's good anymore?
Yeah, Kitty's back, just wandering around talking in the background.
Oh.
Tell her
I'm
to
gonna
come on.
ask her how
Tell her to
make
get on
it.
stream
No, I don't.
and bring me something sweet to eat, like a treat. Anyways. Yeah, thank you, CryptoCat, also sharing the love. Thank you very much. Let's double check back here. Yeah, we got the link there. Hi, Max and CryptoCat. What's up? Believe in yourself. Hello, CryptoCat. You guys are right on time. Right on time. Oh goodness, a lot of cool stuff at home here. Slime well, my sister fill in the blank. Slimed, slime well slimed my sister. That one's funny. I like that. Good one, SJ. Fire
Okay.
Kyle's got some stuff going on here. Did you bring me a treat?
No.
Okay.
I just told Kenny she can't ask me questions because she's just not allowed to.
All right, Christmas in the morning tomorrow. What could be under the tree? Hey kids, check this out. This is the VersaVault Telegram, where CryptoCat is always asking for answers. There's 106 members in here, man. That's pretty good for pre-launch. You got it, boss. We'll drop it here later tonight. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of, I found this cute little gem when we were looking for that old intro.
Oh yeah.
That old intro I found a clip,
Medium mistakes.
probably a clip that was made by myself or
DJ K-Cat.
Smo Spider.
Who's that?
She's a member of the community that does clips sometimes for us.
OTC stands for over the counter, which means
counter,
basically
which
I
means
can
basically
trade
I
any
can
token
trade
on
any
token
token
that I want with another person for about 7 or 8 tokens that they have listed right here. Check this out. We have 72% of dark matter tokens that are bought up. We have Beam, Internet Money, Magic Money, Magic token. Ooh, we got token. We got that here, and it is a little bit lower on here. And as you see, if it's in green, that means that it's a good deal. If it's in yellow, it might pay a little bit more. If it's clear, then those ones are kind of at the money, kind of at the price, close to the market price right there. If it's red, that means it's red. That means you're paying way more than the market price. So you might be better off buying off the market depending on how many you're buying. You can pick up 20 dark for less than $200 right now on this one, and this tells you how much it's been. So none of this has been sold, none of that. 5% of this, yep.
Pick up best OTC deals at 0xbistro.io on Pulse Chain, Ethereum, and Sonic.
That was Smo Spider because I wasn't good enough to wrap those videos up, those little clips. And like I said, not to get ahead of myself or anything or spill any beans, but there might be some changes coming to 0x Bistro very soon. Maybe, maybe not. Right here we got darker, not one damn token has been sold. It's solicited $1.30, $1.20, I think, depending on if you use stable coins. But the DivX is in the money, and that's being bought up. The Distrox is in the money. That's being bought up. The TSX and the CashX God. You like the cold peaches?
It's cold.
Yeah, as they're supposed to be chilly. Do you want hot peaches? Do you want to stick them in the
No,
microwave?
It's because my
You got
cavity
filling?
has gotten filled, so that tooth is sensitive, and so I just wasn't ready for it to be that cold.
Well, I've been chilling them all day.
Well, yeah, no dip, Sherlock.
That didn't sound like dip. Anyways, over on Jolt, there's 10 of these bad boys sold on their OTC. Crazy, crazy. Check our comments here. Check our green room. Nothing's going on. We'll just keep rolling.
Good evening.
So check this
Someone
out.
says hi. You should say hi
This
to
one?
them. Yeah.
I did. I said, hi, believe in yourself. Hi, CryptoCat. You weren't here. You went wandering off to find
Yeah, but
peaches or something, and you did get me a treat.
I did.
No, you didn't. I said, give me a treat
Oh.
while you're gone.
You did not say that for my perspective.
This is actually being recorded, so I'm pretty sure the record will show that I said, get me something sweet.
Well, you know I'm deaf. I play music too loud.
That's true. All right, so have you heard of Dr. Doge? This is where you can be a good boy and do science.
I remember you saying you're a good boy on stream.
I am a good boy. I'm like the number 5 good boy. I'll show you. I'll show you what a good boy I am. Look. So if you guys go to drdoge.net. Are you okay? Why are you holding your side? If you guys go to drdoge.net, you can be a good boy and do science. And for doing science, you'll get paid in Rap Pulse, Hex, Green Wicks, Indican, Darker Matter, Nuts, and Morbius, some of the best tokens you can get in the world. And just to prove what a good boy we are, we're gonna check this out. Do you see this right here? This is folding proteins.
Fine, you're not talking about being a good boy and people being other good boys.
We're all good boys here.
Not me. Well.
Well, if you got a computer and you folded at home for science
You
research.
folded?
Yeah, look. Is that,
You folded?
what does folded mean? What does it mean if I'm a good boy and I folded? Kids these days. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google some stuff after this. We're 89% done with
Did you
18292.
have your drugs yet? It's
Mhm.
past drug 30.
Yeah, I took my sleeping drugs. Look, we're working on an Alzheimer's.
You folded.
Thing?
You're a good boy.
Yeah, we're folding proteins. So if you look at them, you can actually see the folding of the proteins.
How many
See?
people got folded?
Thousands.
I believe that part.
Look at that. Look how cool this is. So yeah, my computer is doing science research, medical research, and we're getting paid cryptocurrency.
You
No,
want
I just had one.
Oh.
Before we went live, I sucked one down. Let's go to the folding planet. This is where I can prove that I'm a good boy. I have 5.25 million points right here. That's me on this whole planet. That's,
Why are you sharing your location with strangers? That's not safe.
well, this is a made up planet.
No. It's Earth.
That's not Earth.
That's Earth.
No, this is Dr. Dogeverse. This is, yeah, see, look. See Dr. Doge up there? See right here? Dr. Doge. Right
What did
there.
they do to
Folding
the
at
Earth?
home. So here's folding at home. So, like, what's all this stuff?
Why is that happening in Antarctica?
It's not. This is not
What?
Earth.
Yes, it
This is, no, this is folding at home's Dr. Doge
No,
planet.
that's Antarctica with the big antenna thingy.
Well, if I go like,
That's
go like-
that's like
Oh, I
the
can't
solar
flip it
system
upside
around
down.
us. This is the atmosphere right here. You see the barriers? They even see this is Earth. They have like the different sides of the barrier. Where's the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd?
here's the latest payout of all the tokens. Now look at me. That's me
And
right there. That's me
That's
right
the
there.
hydrosphere.
And that's
that's
me
the
receiving.
geosphere.
That's me receiving a bunch
That's
of
the
tokens.
biosphere. See, it's Earth.
Okay, so if this is Earth, and we go to all time, I'm number 15. I have 1.14 billion points right there. Look at me. What is that next to me? Is this a? Is it playing music? Is there?
Boom,
Speaker
pala, boom,
here?
pala, boom,
It says
pala,
idle,
eh.
idle,
Boom,
idle.
pala,
No, I'm not
boom,
idle.
pala,
Hang
boom,
on.
pala, eh.
I want to listen to that music. If I click on it, can I hear the music?
What did they do?
Open. Is there a play button on here, Dr. Doge? Restart share photo active. No, I want to hear these speakers. Or maybe that's their points. Either way. Okay, so if this is Earth, then what is this?
Loading blockchain holders.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says. That's not a planet. Oh,
So what's this?
that's the alien.
That's the aliens?
Yeah. You do know aliens aren't real, right?
I think this would be
This?
it's considered a solar system.
No, there's too many Saturns.
Too many Saturns?
Yeah, they're all aliens. Aliens are real.
How does that look right there? Explain this to me.
That's the different planets with their aliens.
They each have their own aliens.
Yes. Don't you know that?
I do now because you explained it to me.
I'm gonna wash my hands because they got juice all over them.
All right, can you bring like a wet wipe or something to wipe my desk off where it's got sticky juice on it? Oh, heavens. Kids, listen, this is actually a very long infomercial warning you not to have kids. This is actually a Planned Parenthood commercial. This is actually a Trojan condom commercial. Max, I always wanted to be a Gregarian monk, but I never got the chance. Good one. Good one. Good one. All right, let's go into our favorite website in the entire world, agproject.io. This place has gone insane because people have been clicking how to play and they've been minting, staking, and getting paid much more than I thought they would at this point. I mean, especially with the size of, okay, that's really cold. Especially with the size of our community, which is, I think we're still back at down 90 minters. Although, if it says we're still at 90 minters, then I would have to say that it's just, no, see, it still says there's, including state. No, that can't be right. It has to have gone up since then. Let's bring Claude in here.
Don't you hate that dude?
Yeah, I don't get along with Claude all the time. Here we go. Underneath the supply tab on agproject.io, it's had the holders, which are any addresses that have minted fuel cells, as 90. And it's been at 90 for about a month now. So I'm guessing that figure hasn't been updated, and check into that.
Hey guys. Little Diamond is coming out. They going.
What?
Little Diamond.
You're leaving?
Yes.
You came, you flipped a bottle, you spilled peach juice everywhere. You
I
told
talked
us
about aliens.
you told us we were gonna get probed by aliens.
I tickled you.
You tickled me. You put your cold hands on me,
Good.
and you
I
never
landed a bottle for
and you
him.
never brought me a snack. You never brought
Because
me a
I
treat.
didn't hear you.
Okay, can you get me 2 chocolate croissants?
Do we even have chocolate? Did you buy more?
I did, and Mom did.
That will make you extra cool. Especially to the aliens.
Thanks. All right, so home steak, mint steak, get paid. That's what we're doing here every day. We have no darker matter, and this was my plan. My plan was, because we staked 1,000 NFTs for Journey 4, I figured surely I'm going to hit one. I'll hit a jackpot, and that jackpot will give me 1,332 dark matter I can claim. I mean, well, I actually might even just, hopefully I'd win 2 so I could show you guys how to sacrifice 1 and claim 1. Either way, that's neither here nor there. No, you have to put butter on them and put them in the air fryer.
ASMR. Delivery.
No, you gotta butter them and put them in the air fryer. Sorry guys, there's just a lot of chaos going on here in Quattro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. Okay, fuel cell banners review. There we go. Let's see here. Let me trace what holder's figures come from in the supply map. Checking how it's computed. Found it. Holder figure reads from static snapshot file. Generated by that. If nobody runs the script in a month, the number's frozen. Exactly your hypothesis. Thanks, Claude. Let's check the file's current contents. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, true holders. 90 is frozen. Script self-contained, blah, blah, blah. While it scans, confirm the root cause. Why is it stuck at 90? 90's unique addresses currently holding at least 1 fuel cell. Progress running, blah, blah, blah. Real fix. All right, the real fix, so it never goes stale. Piggyback the script onto an existing hourly keeper backup, which we do. 1 extra step that runs holder stats, commits blah, 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 blah. Feedback with the fresh count as the scan completes. The scan finished. Let me refresh the results. So 90, it used to say we had 90 holders. We actually have 100. So we're actually closer to the 150 goal that we said a while ago at like 70, 80 mentors. We're now at 100. So that's definitely definite progress. Total cells, stacked cells. Wait, so was it reading an old version of how many cells there are? And staked cells. Wait, it wasn't telling us the right number of staked cells either. So it should read blah, 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 push to main, pulling Vercel, live JSON. Okay, let's go check our deployments here in Vercel. And we should see it building here at the top, or just finished. Yeah, it's building. So it's building the preview and the production, both, which doesn't make any sense why it would build. But either way, once this is done building, we'll refresh the screen and see, wow, so we actually have more mentors than I thought we did. But again, I was back to the plan of winning the jackpot, hitting the jackpot, and then going to to remint is that one failed. That one did not work at all. So now let's go back here to our site. Let's go up here. Let's hit Control R, refresh. There we go. So if we hit supply now, look at this. Boom. We have 100 holders that are staked and minted. A hold, like basically these are the people that have minted NFTs. So we had 100 of those, and then wow, so it's actually 13.4% instead of 13.7%, which we thought it was, and it's 59%. Also, there's 272,000 staked and 119,000 free right now. So we're looking at 69, nice, 0.5 that are staked out of the whole supply. But the supply is growing by the minute. The supply is insane. We're already up to 20,000 mints, 20,000 NFTs for round 6, which is insane because that's only been going for a day and a half. So in a day and a half, we're past the halfway point of round 5. This would be very, very interesting. Round 4 passed round 3 by just a few hundred. If round 6 passes round 5, then all bets are off. Because we expect to just see this thing decline down, 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 because the tokens are getting more scarce every time people mint, every time they sacrifice, every time they stake. It's locking those tokens off the market for a very long time, 6-7 months, basically. And I just can't believe, like, people are seeing that jackpot. In fact, let's check the jackpot here. Again, how to play. You want to mint, so you can mint your fuel cells. One dark matter. Darker matter's at $1.02. One darker matter token will get you one NFT. You mint them 1 for 1. And then over time, the NFT fills up with darker matter, and hopefully you receive more darker matter from minting and holding and staking than you would have just by holding that one darker. It's kind of like staking hex. You know, you're staking your hex, and actually, if you stake your hex, you're basically guaranteed all of your original investment back if you don't end stake early. But in this one, you start at 0, so you start at -1 darker when you mint an NFT. And people are like, that's crazy. Why would you do that? That's a good question. It is crazy. A lot, 100 people have done it and are betting on the fact that they have diamond hands and that they're going to be patient enough to be rewarded exponentially. And part of the reason is because if you go to stake and you look at this FOMO curve right here, they can see that the payouts right now are very minimal. For instance, 1,291 darker will be paid out in season 5. Here's the problem. 1,291 darker are being paid out to 391,000 NFTs. So as you can see, it's dust right now. It's just dust. However, in round 3 alone, or sorry, season 3, in season 3, 1.2 million will be paid out. Now, will we have 1.2 million mints? Maybe, but probably not. There's a finite supply of darker. There's a fixed cap supply of 2,222,222, and out of all of those, only 13.4% is liquid supply right now. Everything else is tied up in the treasury, smart contracts. I mean, and that 13.4% includes the whales. I don't think it includes the mystery box, which is around 7% there. But either way, there's only so many that can be minted into NFTs. And the earlier you mint and the earlier you stake, the sooner you will get to this point. If we go to get paid is the last point. Here's the jackpot. Let's see. We're still because there's more darker in the jackpot smart contracts than winners available to take it out. So it's been snowballing, and I think it will continue to snowball. However, I could be wrong because there's just so much staking going on, and for every 740 tokens that are staked, there's only one winner. So one winner walks with at least 333 darker, which is pretty good since they minted that NFT with one. So 333x APY, not bad in 11 days. Or 12, technically. I guess it'd be 12 if you mentioned on the last one. Either way, that's neither here nor there. I'm getting lost in the weeds. You can mint one NFT with one darker and have 1 in 740 chance of winning anywhere from 333 darker to 1,332 darker. So there are people that can possibly mint one, hit the jackpot, and get a 1,332x APY in less than 22 days. That's bananas. I did want to show you guys this. We staked 10 for, we're so close. We got 14 hours and 34 minutes left until these 10 NFTs hit their 33-day mark. So, this is killing me because, like I said, I don't think I'll have time to stream tomorrow. If I do, I will, but it's not looking like it right now. And so, this is going to go live, and so I'll show you guys this on Saturday or Sunday probably. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, you'll see those if you actually click this right here. 33 is depicted by icon of a clock right there. It's hard to tell it's a clock because the ID numbers are blocking one of the hands. But once these hit and they start glowing, all 10 of these fuel cells will be paid out as though they were 10 fuel cells. So they'll get a 10x boost in the FOMO curve that we were talking about earlier. That graduating 5x, 25x payout that goes insane. And the whole purpose of that is to incentivize new people as we grow as a community. Metcalfe's law, we're hoping that we 5x as a community and then 25x as a community, and that it's obviously reflected on the price chart. But that being said, yeah, I thought this was mature today, but we'll come back here and check it out. We have 990 that are staked for 180 days, and that stuff's not going to come out till right around New Year's Eve and the beginning of January and February from round 1. Let's see what's going on with Get Paid. So Get Paid, we looked at the jackpot. Now let's look at the EDI. If you sacrifice your jackpot to the void, you get paid out in EDI. Pretty badass. EDI is one of the sexiest coins on Pulse Chain because it's one of the only coins that has not gone down 99% several times in a row. It's a great token. It's easy. It holds its value. It's I wouldn't say it's completely censorship resistant, but it's one of the better token stable coins out there for sure. And it's already pegged to $1, so you don't have to wait for it to peg to $1 like you do with Hex and PDAI. But yeah, it's a great coin. And this project has paid out 19,495 EDAI to the to the sacrificers. We got 39 cents here because we sacrificed a jackpot winning way back in round 1, and it's paid us a decent amount of money. I think it paid us like $30 the first time, and then it went, down, down, down. But we can just you can hit claim EDAI. And we had a question today saying, how often can I claim it? You can claim it anytime there's a fraction of a penny there. It doesn't matter. And then we have these buy bonus guys here. We have some people buying 687 net buy, and it looks like they got a bonus of 34 darker coming their way, probably in another round, I'm guessing. Yeah, so the mystery box is set to pay out 104 darker matter to people that are net buying it off of the dexes. That's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Let's go back to get paid. There we go. And here's the 180-day bonus pool. It's at 158,000 darker. So even at $1, it's $158,000 that's sitting there waiting to be paid out to people that minted, staked, and waited 180 days without getting anything from the treasury during those 180 days. You get paid from the treasury your first round because everyone gets paid. However, after that, it goes down dramatically. In fact, we should be seeing our payouts go up. No, because those are all staked. I was going to say, if you had an unstaked NFT, you could watch it slowly climb from the dust being paid out. But we have 145 days for this reward pool, this bonus pool, to snowball. So basically it's saying that if I've staked 1,855 NFTs for 180 days, and if they were all mature right now today, I would be able to claim a bonus of 86.76 darker matter. That would be liquid darker matter that would hit my wallet just like a mini jackpot every 11 days forever. Now, granted, it might be dust one day, but it will continue to pay. And yeah, this pays out 3.69% every 11 days, starting around New Year's Eve. And I don't know if we have to wait for another round for it to start, but I think it goes live in 180 days. And then pays every 11. So that'll be very interesting right there. So there's 3 ways to get paid: jackpot, EDAI, and bonus pool. And you're getting paid. The jackpot is paid in the darker matter token. That only gets more scarce as time goes on. And so is the bonus pool. The EDAI is actually, this money here comes from buybot taxes. So if an address doesn't have 10 NFTs, we know they're not part of our gang. They're not part of the space cult. They're not part of our fight club. They're not ride or die badasses. And so they pay an 11% tax, a sales tax, not a buy tax, just a sales tax. So sell transfer tax. If your address holds 10 or more NFTs, you're tax-free, tax exempt. Like right up here. Right under supply, it'll tell you if you're tax exempt. And if you're not tax exempt, I think there's a button that says mint 10 NFTs to get tax exempt, right? And I think it puts your rank. See, this is a navigator. I'm a navigator based on how many fuel cells I hold in this stream address. And if you're not, it'll have the drop. You'll be an informant in the collective, which means you're just a beginner. You're a noob, and you got to earn your stripes. You got to mint some fuel cells. So, yeah, that's basically the game in a nutshell. Gas has been cheap lately, which has been great for buying, minting, staking. It's been really good for that. All right. Going back here. Oh, that was that one. All right, I'm not going to respond to that DM live, but there's this DM where I think someone did throw 400 darker away somewhere where it won't be retrieved. I'll check into it later, but Rings of Dust, that would be another 400 gone to the void. Rings of Dust right here, we are reading chapter 27, Earth Return. That's going to be on the next reading of Rings of Dust. Looking forward to that one. Here's the playlist where you can listen to me read the story that explains the tokenomics and the tokenomics that inspired the story, and all the art and cool stuff in between. Bitcoin today, it was 64 and some change earlier today, and now it's right back down to just plain ass 64 basically. And of course we're down below 1900 again with Ethereum. It's just it's crap, nothing burgers, nothing at all. Looking at Pulse, Pulse is up 0.5%, Hex is down 1%, Pulse X is up 0.5%, Wick is up a little like 0.25%, Pink Miss Well down, Dr. Doge is down, Darker is 17%, 19% down on these pairs according to Gecko Terminal. But if we look at our buy bot or our price bot right here, this actually has the bid and ask. So if you were to buy 2 Darker Matter tokens, the lowest you could get right now is about $1.03, and these are the 7 main pairs. Here's the funny thing. All of the core tokens down here, and well, I mean, Peacock's not a core token, but it's whatever. And then PDI and Mr. Perv's at 99 cents. Of course, there's only $149 of liquidity. So the top liquidity dogs like Gelato, Dr. Doge, Wick, Morpheus, Neon, and Nuts, those ones are all holding strong at $1.48. But the Pulse chain and the core tokens are getting their asses handed to them. Now, granted, they got thicker liquidity, so they're going to get routed through more for buys and sells, and especially sells as people mint the fuel cells. 5% of the mint is sold on the market for EDI and paid to the sacrificers. So it's paid from the tax and from the minting. In fact, it does tell you under supply how many we've gotten from the tax bot, and I wish we had way, way more. But here it was. I mean, oh, we can actually put a percentage here, because this one was, it's kind of even, kind of a break-even one. So on the mint for round 1, we went down 78%. On the mint for round 2, we went down 34%. On the mint for round 3, we went down 55%. On the mint for round 3, sorry. On the mint for round 1, we went down 78%. Then mint for round 2, 34%. Then the mint for round 3, 55%. So actually, this would be like over here. Now the mint for round 3, we went up 136%, and the mint for round 4 looks like we're down from there to there. Let's measure it. Yeah, the mint for round 4, we went all the way down here to 16.69%, So we'll just call this one 17%. So we went down 17% on that one. There we go, 17%. But it was down, so we got to make that baby red. Oh, and we have to put a hyphen on that bad boy too. There we go. We'll change it to red. And then, of course, we'll put negative in front of it. So down 17% on that round on round 3. Actually, we should just say during that round, because it is from minting, but it's also kind of not. So on round 4 and round 5, during round 4, we went down a little bit, not a lot of it. So we started round 4 here, and then we ended it down here. So that's 22.11%. That's a really interesting 2211. That's weird. 2211. Okay, so this one is minus 22%. So we've only had one green round, actually. We've gone down, 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 up, down, down. But we're still up from 3 zeros and a 1, like a tenth. I think we're a tenth or a hundredth of a penny when we started this journey, when we kicked this on. Now, granted, there was like no liquidity there. It was like 50 bucks. But it did shoot up to, 85 cents and then a buck. And then, of course, people started minting and selling if they just, have been waiting for some rain and waiting for some tokens. That went down quite hard and fast. And then people bought it back up, went down, people bought it back up, went down, people bought it back up, and we saw some buy bots show up on a few of the pairs, also just cranking up. And then we had the alligator Rassler, the Rassler candle right here, that 2x the entire price from like 80 cents to like a $1.62. So it the Rassler just came in, guns blazing, and just started buying the shit out of Darker and just doubled the price. And then we've been doing this grind down, but I thought we would spike with the core tokens. And it turns out when the core tokens pump, people cheat their bags and chase green candles, even though they've had 5 years to buy at all-time lows. They're like, now I'm gonna buy. And then of course people dump on that pump. The R bots get fed nice and fat, juicy, and then it comes back down. So what we're seeing is, can I move this thing? Hang on. There we go. Yeah, right there, 5. Boom. Yeah, so what we're seeing is that we may not pump with pulse chain until it's like a sustained thing that lasts and goes past a penny. At that point, we'll probably go up fairly well. Because even though we have like liquidity paired with Dr. Doge and Pink Mist Well and Wick and Gelato, you guys are like, well, yeah, those aren't core tokens, but they all have a lot of liquidity paired with core tokens. So we're one skip away from the core tokens. And so I think that's part of the reason why some of our stuff gets cheated and sold, is because it's how to get to the coins with more liquidity. So there's that going on. And then it's this pretty damn good looking chart though for having only one up round out of 4 so far. So this is the first round. This is round 0, which, you know what? I'm going to actually get rid of this face right here because that wasn't a payday. That was just round 0. So this is just the beginning right there. And I think we should leave the round 0 because that is, when people were minting right there for round 1. So this is a little less confusing to look at it without that there. So here's round 1, round 2, start of round 3, start of round 4, start of round 5. And then here's the start of round 6. It's going to go on around the 17th. Let's see, it was, yeah, 6. So 17th. So 17th of August, which is, let's check this right here. Nope, nope, there we go. The 17th of August is going to be, no, it's the 16th. Well, it's the 16th here, it's the 17th UTC. Anyways, Sunday. So the end of round 5 is going down on Sunday. The beginning of round 6 is going down on Sunday. I should be able to make that stream. I should be able to make that countdown because, yeah, because it's a Sunday. So hopefully I'm not like out doing anything crazy that day for work. But we'll see. And then, of course, round 6 ends on a Thursday. So, you know, that's a crapshoot. But if you want to see when any of these rounds start and end, like let's say the last round in season 1, it's going to start on February 8th, which is a Monday, and it's going to end on February 19th, which is a Friday. So, yeah, you can see how long it's going to be till you hit, you know, what round you're going to hit your 180 days in with this. It's just kind of cool too. I should probably check chat here. It's been a while. Holy cow, you guys are just having your own thing. Anti-dark matter. Hey Max, good to see you. Benedict McGowan. Benedict McGowan, good to see you too. I don't see a wrench there. We usually give wrenches to just about anybody who shows up. Been watching on my TV. Oh, I'm guessing that this might be Cape Figure. Yeah, Cape Figure. There we go. Okay, so he's saying, hi, I could switch my account. Oh, I could switch my account too. One moment. So Believe in Yourself is switching his to Rumple Duckskin. Yeah, I'm here. Believe it. Good to see ya. This name was inspired by a fellow commenter in a different community. I'll switch back. Okay, meant to say here, good to see ya. Yeah, glad I need to catch my own. Rumple, Stiltskin, he totally swiped my vibe back in the day. There any blondes in the room? Hey, better skedaddle. All right, personally, I don't think we need to worry about Pulse Chain is doing or what anything else is doing. When people get what this is and see what it is, it will pump on its own. But obviously, a lot of people don't know it exists. So it's up to our community to let people be more aware of it. At the same time, maybe people don't want people to be aware of it because they're trying to accumulate more before everyone hears about it. Yeah, that's the problem of having a kick-ass and very interesting project, is because I'm trying to get the word out. I would love to have, 300 addresses minting, but you guys are definitely accumulating right now. Yeah. And now the humor unfolds. Yes, I wrote a very racy song tonight, so anybody's looking to get laid, I'll send it to you. Thanks, Cape. Thanks, Cape. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. Scan Pulse Chain Foundation. Oh, this is one of those, links that don't work. Oh no, I don't want to leave. Cancel. I want to just get rid of that one. There we go. Here's a Keeper bot. Looks like it has just been selling. The EDI conversion right there. Boom, 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 boom. Very cool. And so what's up with this? If we have more holders, either they're all staked or something else going on. It says there's 718 holders of the Darker Matter token. And we'll show you guys something very interesting about this on Squirrel Swap when we get there. But see, this one still says, this one says there's 71 holders now of fuel cells, 72, which is off because if you've staked all of them, then it's not reading it because they're in the smart contract, the 180-day bonus pool contract right there that ends in EOF7. Interesting. Now here's Squirrels.pro. if you guys appreciate all the work this squirrel does for this community, Red Squirrel, go ahead and buy him a beer or a coffee. It depends on what time of day. You don't want to buy him a beer as he's going to work. You also don't want to buy him a coffee when he's going to bed. So, buy what works for that time of day. Just check with him. Just send him a DM. Be like, hey, Red, I want to buy you a beverage. I don't know what mood you're in, what state you're in. Do you want like Red Bull and vodka? Do you want just a nice stout with a foamy head? What do you want? So reach out to him. I do know that he really appreciates nuts. I mean, we all do. Who doesn't like nuts? But he also likes darker. He likes pulse. He likes Edie. He'll find a place to squirrel away those nuts and that crypto. Trust me. Yeah, so buy him a beer. This is SquirrelSwap.pro. It has more things than I can shake a stick at, and I am learning something brand new every day here. Every day. Here's our NFTs. Oh, goodness. Here's our liquidity for darker. Let's refresh this one. Let's just hit scan again. We have $19,000 of liquidity. I wish we had less. We were growing. We went all the way up from $50 up to 50K, basically, in 10 weeks, 8 weeks. And I thought, man, we got all that liquidity everyone's been asking for. Everyone's been asking for that liquidity so they could buy a bunch, right? No, they didn't. Everyone that asked about liquidity is going to cheat and dump on you. Anyone that says they need liquidity to buy in are full of shit. A, they don't have that much money. B, they can go to OTC and get a killer deal and not push the price against themselves. They need the liquidity to sell. And I get it. Taking profit is as important as buying the dips and DCAing. DCAing in is as important as DCAing out. But there's a way to do it. There's a way to use OTCs. There's a way to use limit orders. There's just a way to use other things instead of just dumping $44,000 of hex on the market in a single order and just feeding the bots and the jeets and just whoever's the quickest to hit that buy sell button. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But if you go here to the top holders, like you can see all these pairs that we have. Look, Pink Miss Well is clear down here with like 98 cents. Is it really 98 cents? Let's check our price bot. Yeah. ProveX, Peacock, Pulse XDAI, Pulse Bitcoin, Hex. It doesn't have Pink Miss Well on here. Huh. We'll have to add Pink Miss Well. Mr. Pervex is down to 99 cents, so that's an interesting price. I'm just going to say anytime the price goes below a buck, it's a very interesting time in my life and the lives of some friends of mine. So anyways, this is refreshing every 5 seconds. I should add Pink Miss Well to this. I can't believe it's not there because it's got insane liquidity. In fact, I'm going to grab Pink Miss Well's pool right here. So here's the chart. Here's the, nope. Pulse XV2, venue, the pair. Where's the pair? So Gecko Screener chart, Gecko Terminal. We'll just go to Gecko Terminal real quick. I know he has a place to click it right there. That's super easy. I, for some reason, cannot figure it out. So we're just going to go here and look up Pink Miss Well Darker. We're going to scroll down to the pair address. We're going to copy that. We're going to go to our friend Claude. This is doing a whole bunch of crazy code about just updating the supply. My recommendation, it kills the stillness while minimum parts. What is it trying to add it to? It wants to add this update to Jiminy Christmas. Where is it? I can see option B. Option A, small daily GitHub action recommended, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's actually give it both of these answers at the same time. Why don't we just add it to the keeper that is checking for EDI and stuff in the make it rain bucket to convert to EDI and add it to that one. Also, the price script is missing a pretty important pair to read. There we go. Boom. So we'll put it on, stick it on both those at the same time. All right, now where was I? Squirrel Swap. Squirrel Swap, view top holders. If you go to the top 50 holders of Darker hold 98% of the supply. In fact, the top 10 holders, which includes smart contracts and the mystery box, holds 94%. So you guys remember when I told you don't have enough Darker, and I told you guys that the circulating supply is down to 13.4. That 13.4 includes the Pink Mist Whale, which has 4.3. So 13.4 minus 4.3. 9.1. 9% of the supply is basically liquid, and out of that 9%, a very small percentage of that is an LP right now, meaning you can buy this on the market, but it probably won't make sense for a very long time to do that if these continue to get swept off the market and collected and staked and minted like we've been seeing them get done insanely. So yeah, just letting you guys know, this stuff is going to be extremely scarce. Like I said, the only one that can really pump, like if they were to dump or provide liquidity, the Pink Mist Well is really the only one that can move the needle at this point, I believe. I could be wrong, but crazy. I've been wrong before. I'm often wrong. Here's our portfolio. You can come here and go to Tools, Portfolio, and it'll show you not just your tokens, which, man, we have $21 of nuts. Hell yeah. 19 bucks of Dr. Doge. We're killing it. 19 bucks of Actuator. Holy shit. 6 bucks of EDI. Yeah, because we got paid. Pulse, 6 bucks. Pink Mist Well, 4 bucks. Hex, 3 bucks. Spunk. Got a buck of spunk. A buck of spunk. Not only does it show you your tokens and have actual prices on them, unlike ZKX Wallet, which is slowly picking up some of the Pulse Chain stuff, but it also shows you your LP positions, your hex stakes, your decentralized finance like Actuator, Dr. Doge, and SwitchX. Whoa, we only had 1 penny in SwitchX. Oh, we went through another Wednesday, which means we have a penny of SwitchX we can claim, and less than a penny of USDC, and less than a penny of Wrap Pulse. Wow. And I think, I can't remember what we put in there. It was not a lot, not from this wallet. And then you can also see your NFTs and your transactions and your history as well. So this is quickly replacing what we lost with DBank. Again, if you guys appreciate this kind of cool stuff being made for us, buy them a beer, send them a tip, tell them thank you. Had to sell a little today just to pay a bill, and it really hurt because I knew I was selling at a loss. But sometimes you just have to do the things you don't want to do to get by. I agree. You might want to try one of the OTCs one of these times, because you can get, if you're already, giving people, if you're already getting a hit and taking a loss, you can probably go on there and offer people a 10% discount on the market price and have it filled, and then you don't, then you got, you can get the money and not hurt the rest of your bags. Let's see here, Squirrel Swap. Yeah, this is the same liquidity right there. Just a second there. NexionPulse.com. Lending platform, building platform, farming platform. I don't even know. I mean, I keep trying to find their. I keep trying to find the darker pool that was paying in darker. I don't know if it's all paid out, but there was a darker pool on here where you could stake Nexion and darker, or just single stake Nexion and get earn. You get vaults, farming. Let's see, so if I want to do single-sided staking and I just wanted to buy earn, put it on Nexion, there was somewhere that had that right there. Probably wrong place. Build, no, earn, lending, vaults, farms. Oh wait, no. Let's go to earn, stake. So you can stake this and get paid. You stake your Neon and earn multiple rewards from different protocols. Now we're talking. So I think somewhere around here is where, if you're single-sided staking Neon, then you were getting paid darker. So earn rewards in, let's click more. Oh, more's not a button. Damn you. How it works. Yeah, somewhere we'll look this up. But yeah, legacy, V1 stake, nothing, no lock, nothing. 60 days gets you 0.25x. 120 days to 50x. A year gets you 1x. And then Cuatro Cinco, 5555 days, gets you 1.5x. But then again, I don't know if any of us are really willing to stake stuff for 5555 in any project ever again, because we thought, you know what? It is a long time to wait, but I'm sure Hex will just keep climbing in value. And now it's like, okay, so it's locked and it's worthless. It's a double hitter there. That's a double whammy. Vault 369 is live on Pulse Chain. I got some alpha from a member of the community today about what's going on here, which is the VPulse. VPulse, baby, VPulse. Talk to me about the VPulse. Vault status, earn fees, governance, multi-chain. Yeah, VPulse is one of the very interesting things about Vault 369 if you're here. And I'm just going to leave that there because I don't actually understand it. I do understand it, but I don't want to misstate it, say it incorrectly. Interesting. So here's VPulse up here. VPulse system. TCR. Does that mean total credits locked? No, I don't know what TCR stands for. We need a hover over that tells us what it does. Vaults 6, liquidatable 0, at risk 0, threshold 110%. Vault list. So these are, I believe, the addresses that are getting paid this percentage. I could be completely wrong, but we do need Fast Abdul to show up and just walk us, hold our hand. Now this might be dropping tonight or tomorrow. Keep an eye on VersaVault. I'm gonna find a time, hopefully Saturday or Sunday, to sit down with Triplet Dad and just fill him in on all the stuff we've been doing since he's been busy, and have him fill us in on all the stuff with VersaVault, because it's interesting stuff that I've been waiting for a while. Wix picks, Green Wick, never kill a frog dog. This chart's gone insane. This community is insane. They are really into AI. They're really into getting an advantage over other traders, other cheaters. Oh, look at this. Both tasks complete and recorded. Holders figure auto updates now instead of a separate workflow. Blah, 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 blah. Price script reads darker pink mist well now. Does it? Do I have to stop it and start it again? I think I gotta stop it and start it again. I don't know. Maybe it just reads some script off there. Let's pull it up. So now we got Gelato, Dark, Morpheus, Yep, Nuts, Hex, PulseX, ProveX, Die. It doesn't pull it up. I think I have to stop it and restart it. Let's see here. We'll verify, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I might have to give it the command again. Yeah, the Pink Miss Well pair is not showing up. I think I need to stop it and do the drkr-price.sh to update it. So let's do this. Let's hit Control C. We're gonna stop that. And then we're gonna do, oh, it's recording me there. Pop. Yeah, so now we gotta do bash, darker price sh, boom, paste, enter. No password needed. Pink Misspell, there it is. So Pink Misspell is 99 cents. It really is 99 cents. That is insane. I wonder what is going on that pair. Liquidity, there's no volume or no change in price. That is so bananas. We gotta look at that one. We actually just pulled it up to grab the thing. $135 of net buys on Pink Miswell. $37 for a million, and then darker. Let's look at these right here. This is the buybot address right there. All of it except for this one at the top, the bot, 3 of them. So that is so crazy. It's just buying at 90 cents over and over and over again. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Interesting. I thought maybe someone with a bunch of Pink Miswell was dumping for darker or vice versa. But I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's see here. I'm just thinking it would be kind of fun to do a free meetup at the end of each season for long-term stakers. Oh, yeah, you have me at meetup. That's a great idea. Hopefully the bull market gives us a week off of work and petty cash to go hang with you guys, because I do really miss that part of the last bull run. That was a lot of fun. Great idea. We actually have a meetup tab in our Telegram, a meetup topic. So if you go to our Telegram, t.me/antigravity-saga, you can click on memes. You can also click on Rings of Dust. You can click on meetups, and you can host or announce any meetup in your area. It doesn't necessarily have to be dark matter specific. It could just be a local crypto hangout or meetup that you go to, or that you plan on attending, or a concert that you plan on attending, or an F1 race that you plan on attending. Anywhere you are around the world and you want to hang out with other people in the space cult, put it there, post it there. I think the last stuff there is me posting when I was hoping we would hit the bull market a damn year ago, and I was praying that we could all go hang out at Loveburn in Miami right around right near Valentine's Day is when it is. So in the middle of February, we'll see how things go with season 1 and the rest of the market for sure. So yeah, Wix.pix, Wix aggregate. This will tell you this. We put 10 million EDI. How much could we get? We could only get like $4,000 off the market. which is insane. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Let's actually go back here and say you wanted to buy something more realistic, like $100 of darker. The best place right now it's claiming is Jolt. Wow, how is it reading Jolt? Oh, I guess Jolt is a DEX and OTC. Yeah, if I go to Jolt, excuse me. If you go to DCA stats, trade. If I go to trade, oh yeah, so I can do trading right here on their aggregator, or I can go to OTC, which is where you can just buy and sell stuff at prices that you choose. Interesting. So yeah, right now it's claiming that Squirrel is beating out Jolt, where you would get 88.88 darker. Oh, that's crazy. Instead of 83. Or if you went to Empsil, those sons of bitches, they're taking some fat fees and shit out of there. They're giving you, holy shit, they're giving you 16 less darker right now. That's insane. So yeah, Squirrel, Jolt, Switch up at the top. Even Pateus is screwing you almost as bad as Empsil. Those guys are pieces of poop. I love that. I love this thing. I love that thing. I love the site directory where you can learn about featured, main cooks, alpha, tools, like all this crazy AI stuff. Then you can also check out their world here. And I wonder if we could find, where would that be? Oh, I know what. It's a liquidity pair, so it's not going to show up on here, I don't think. Interesting. What's this one? No one has like a Washington Monument and a bunch of gravestones, it looks like. It says that $2,700 of wick were burned, or burned is the name of that house. Huh. Maybe that's why it's a grave site, is because those are burned. Huh. That is bananas. Bananas. So anyways, you can see the Wick world and the Dr. Doge world and maybe another world and a few other worlds that might connect here very soon, which would be a very fun app to play around on. Craps Morbius, I actually figured out how to pump good audio into my streams and then just do it on X so that, of course, YouTube doesn't get its panties in a bunch. I tried playing craps and felt that it completely lost a lot of money on roulette. And then blackjack, it's always worth stopping in here and just tipping the dealer just to be nice, right? And I mean, granted, I know it's not a real dealer, but
Wow, babe, you're the best.
I'm not even going to play a hand. I'm literally just going to tip her again.
Wow, babe, you're the best.
Thanks. Scan Morbius. We got to add more bubbles to this bad boy right here. What? Our darker's gone. Is this? No, we added Dr. Doge. Oh no, darker's right here. It says darker's at 279x. Oh, dropped 200. Oh, sorry, 27x. Okay, so 27%. Darker's down 27%. I'm guessing that's what the red one is. Yeah. So that's down. Squirrel's down a little bit. Nuts is down a little bit. Crazy. I want to add wicks here. I think we tried to add wick and it couldn't find the contract address, which is insane. In the membrane, let's see here, wicks. Here's the address right there. I copied it. Let's go back here to Scan Morbius. Put it in here, paste. Wick. Wakey Coin, Wicked Apes, Wicked Hounds, Wicked, Wicker. Why is it it should pull up the token when you put in the contract address. Or maybe this is just behind and it's finally pulling up the search for WIC. So maybe we'll have to try this again. Hit enter again. No? Maybe? No? Let's refresh it. Refresh it. Boom. Yeah, it's going off of what did I not erase the word WIC? No, it's right there. E9 CFC. That's it. Right there. Any day now. Huh. Well, we'll add WIC here. We got Dr. Doge. We got Nuts. We gotta get Actuator on here and some other ones. Actuator's probably already on the list. And of course, Morbius. Morbius is up 4.5%. Congratulations, sir. A whole bunch of stuff down here. All right. That's about it, kids. I mean, we kind of walked through all our boomer tabs. I know about that, Max, but I was thinking the one for the whole community at the end of the first season because that would surely be something to really celebrate. I agree. I'm open to suggestions. I've hosted Hexagons at my house before, and we've had a great time. It's just probably not good for big groups, and I don't know how close it is to some of you guys. So, not to dox myself or anything any further than I already have, but that's pretty interesting. All right, we're gonna end this stream. I wanted you guys to know that Darker is disappearing from the liquidity at an alarming rate. So not only did the liquidity drop, but the dark that are on the market are down at 99 cents and getting scooped up by people that understand what's going to happen in season 2 and season 3. You just look at the math and the game, and it's running pretty well. So remember, you guys have an insane amount of value just by the fact that you exist. We care about you, and you're in one of the best damn communities in crypto, and I think in real life. So yeah, like this, retweet it, repost it. Shout out to Replay Gang. Shout out to Jonathan Kampala, my brother from another mother, who always comments as we're playing the last song. Yeah, you guys are great. This is a great thing. Don't be afraid to share it with people. We do have a couple of super onboarders, 3 onboarders that I can think of off the top of my head that have been sharing this cool stuff with people along with other stuff from Pulse Chain. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, folks. And if I can be here tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll do a stream tomorrow. If not, the next stream I do might be one with Triplet Dad talking about VersaVault and getting caught up on there. Or, Fast Abdul doesn't sleep, so he could pop in at any moment and walk us through Vault 369. Although he's probably streamed on much bigger channels than mine, so it's probably more likely that I'll just play his interview on my stream. I'll just find a good place where he's talking about Vault 369 and just play it here for you guys. But anyways, I love you guys. We're gonna make it. I know it sucks to get your hopes up right now with what we've been through, but there's a part of me that thinks this can't go on for another year or two. It can, obviously it can, but it just feels like we've paid our dues. It feels like we've sacrificed to the rain god. It feels like we've sacrificed to the sun god. We sure as hell sacrificed to the crypto gods, and you guys have sacrificed to the void. You guys have given up darker matter forever for some EDI payouts, and I just feel like we're going to be rewarded very well. And I feel like when we are rewarded, people are going to be scrambling and chasing green candles. And we might have some whales show up and sell some. There will probably always be some on OTC at a good price. Or, you know, people might be dumping OTC, which is what would be great. But I don't think there's going to be enough dark to go around. I really don't. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to play this one right here, The Void. Shout out to Kate Figor. Nice 4 long minute song with a killer vibe. And hopefully more people sacrifice to The Void out of those 34 that have not claimed their jackpot yet. So, ciao.
Pops up, the neon starts to glow. Lowercase connection, entering the show. Top right corner where the wallet interacts. Digital contract, tracking down the facts. The ticker symbols blinking on the sidebar screen. The dark is the atmosphere setting the scene. Round one is coming, the season's on the clock. Secure the network, time to lock it in the block. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void we will go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine.
Sacrifices, waiting at the gate. Calculating yields while we wait upon the day. Claim the EDOT payouts, tally up the wins. This is where the high stakes strategy begins. They say it's for the smart ones, written on the wall. A gamified ecosystem, standing tall. Read the how to play if you wanna know the way. Before you launch the app or end in disarray. Ticks on the countdown, now it's turned to days. The price of darker matter, moving through the haze. Is it an illusion? Is it by design? Watch the smart contract as it aligns. 3, 2, 1. Let the protocol run. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void, here we go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine.